Well, I'm trying to think because I don't have like a call-in to the accent. Like for like Irish, I have a call-in to the accent where it's like, "Oh, father," and that that gets me in that. But I don't have that.
You should just watch a
I'll
very
grind your
short Shrek
bones
clip
for
real
its
fast.
dead.
Say donkey.
Donkey!
Donkey.
There it is.
I'll grind your
Once
bones
upon a
for
time, there was a lovely princess, but she had an enchantment upon her of fearful sort, which could only be broken by love's first kiss. She was locked away in a castle, guarded by a terrible fire-breathing dragon.
This is so good.
Many brave knights had attempted to free her from this dreadful prison, but none prevailed. She waited in the dragon's keep in the highest room of the tallest tower for her true love and true love's first kiss. Ha! Like that's ever gonna happen. What a load of...
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me.
Wait,
There was
you
a
gotta
little
do.
wait.
All-Star
You gotta
by
do. You
Smash
gotta
Mouth
do.
begins to play. What do we need, Moles?
You need to. Hey now, you're in Allstate. Get your game on. Drive safe. Hey now.
Do we really need that?
Have they gotten
Yeah.
Shrek to be like a
you
spokes ogre
I'm
for
done.
them
I'm
yet?
done. I'm done. I'm
Yeah,
done.
just kidding.
Done.
It's all ogre now.
It's all ogre. Right. All-Star by Smash Mouth begins to play. Shrek goes about his day, while in a nearby town, the villagers get together to go after the ogre.
Am I gonna be the man
Night,
again?
near Shrek's home.
Think it's in there?
All right, let's get it.
Whoa, hold on. Do you know what that thing can do to you?
Yeah, it'll grind your bones for its bread. Oh, Shrek sneaks up behind them and laughs.
Yes, well, actually, that would be a giant. Now, ogres, oh, they're much worse. They'll make a suit from your freshly peeled skin.
No!
No!
They'll shave your liver, squeeze the jelly from your eyes. Actually, it's quite good on toast.
Back, beast! Back, I warn ya!
Waves the torch.
The toast!
Shrek calmly
I heard
licks
it's
his
making a
fingers
toast.
and extinguishes the toast. It's over. Maul said toast at the exact same time as I was talking. That's why that happened.
I
Anyway,
didn't. I said it 2 minutes before.
Just say toast for about everything
2
now.
minutes.
Toast. The men toast back from toast.
Shrek toasts very loudly and toast on his long hairs. Whoa, okay. That was...
Toast on his long
Shrek roars very
hairs.
loudly and his breath extinguishes all the remaining torches until the men are in the dark. Oh my god, is that the real Shrek? Asks Chet.
This is the part where you run away.
The men scramble to get away. He laughs,
I'm scared.
looks down and picks up a piece of paper, reads.
Wanted fairy tale creatures.
He sighs and throws the paper over his shoulder. The next day, there's a line of fairy tale creatures. The head of the guard sits at a table paying people for bringing the fairy tale creatures to him. There are cages all around. Some of the people in line are Peter Pan, who is carrying Tinkerbell in a cage, Geppetto, who's carrying Pinocchio, and a farmer who is carrying the 3 little pigs. All right, this one's full. Take it away. Move it along. Come on, get up.
Next!
Taking the witch's broom. Give me that. Your flying days are over. Breaks the broom in half.
That's 20 pieces of silver for the witch. Next!
Come on, get up.
20 pieces!
This cage
Right.
is too small.
Please, don't turn me in! I'll never be stubborn again. I can change. Please, give me another chance.
Oh, shut up.
Oh!
Jerks his rope.
Yeah.
Next, what you got? I'll be donkey for him too, apparently.
I'll be Geppetto.
This little wooden puppet.
I'm not a puppet, I'm a real boy.
5 shillings for the possessed toy. Take it away.
Father, please, don't let them do this. Help me.
Geppetto takes the money and walks off. The old woman steps up to the table.
Next, what have you got?
Well, I've got a talking donkey.
Right. Well, that's good for 10 shillings if you can prove it.
Oh, go ahead, little fella.
Donkey just looks up at her.
Well,
Oh, He's just a little nervous. He's really quite a chatterbox. Talk, you boneheaded dolt.
That's it. I've heard enough. Guards!
No, he talks. He does. I can talk.
Pretends to
I'd
be
love to talk. I'm the talkingest damn thing you ever saw.
Get her out of my sight.
No, I swear. He can talk.
The guards grab the old woman as she struggles with them. One of her legs flies out and kicks Tinkerbell out of Peter Pan's hands, and her cage drops on Donkey's head. He gets sprinkled with fairy dust, and he's able to fly.
Hey, I can fly!
He can fly!
He can
He can
fly!
fly!
He can fly.
That was 4.
He can talk! Ha ha, that's right, fool! Now I'm a flying talking donkey. You might have seen a housefly, maybe even a superfly, but I bet you ain't never seen a donkey fly. Ha ha!
The pixie dust begins to wear off.
Uh-oh.
He begins to sink to the ground. He hits the ground with a thud.
Seize him!
Donkey takes off running.
After him!
He's
getting away! Get him! This way! Turn! Donkey keeps running, and he eventually runs into Shrek. Literally. Shrek turns around to see who bumped into him. Donkey looks scared for a moment, and then he spots the guards coming up the path. He quickly hides behind Shrek.
You there, ogre!
Aye?
By the order of Lord Farquaad, I am authorized to place you both under arrest and transport you to a designated resettlement facility.
Oh, really? You and what army?
He looks behind the guard, and the guard turns to look as well. And we see that the other men have run off. The guard tucks tail and runs off. Shrek laughs and goes back about his business, and begins walking back to his cottage.
Can I say something to you? Listen, you was really, really, really something back there. Incredible.
Are you talking to
He turns around and Donkey is gone.
me?
He turns back around and Donkey is right in front of him.
Whoa!
Yeah, I was talking to you.
There.
Can I tell you that it was great back there? Those guards, they thought that it was all of that. Then you show up and bam, they was tripping over themselves like babes in the woods. That really made me feel really good to see that.
Oh, that's great, really.
Man, it's good to be free.
Now, why don't you go celebrate your freedom with your own friends, hmm?
But I don't have any friends. And I'm not going out there by myself. Hey, wait a minute. I got a great idea. I'll stick with you. You're a mean green fighting machine. Together we'll scare the spit out of anybody that crosses us.
Shrek turns and regards Donkey for a moment before roaring very loudly.
Oh, wow. That was really scary. If you don't mind me saying, if that don't work, your breath certainly will get the job done. Because you definitely need some Tic Tacs or something, because your breath stinks. You almost burned the hair out of my nose, just like that time.
Shrek covers his mouth, but Donkey continues to talk, so Shrek removes his hand.
Then I ate some rotten berries. I had strong gases leaking out of my butt that day.
Why are you following me?
I'll tell you why. 'Cause I'm all alone. No one here besides me. My problems are all gone. There's no one here to deride me, but you have faith.
Stop singing! It's no wonder you don't have any friends.
Wow, only a true friend would be that cruelly honest.
Listen, little donkey, take a look at me. What am I?
Looks all the way up at Shrek.
Really tall?
No, I am an ogre. You know, grab your torch and pitchforks. Doesn't that bother you?
Nope.
Really?
Really, really.
Oh,
Man, I like you. What's your name?
Shrek.
Shrek? Well, you know what I like about you, Shrek? You got that kind of I don't care what nobody thinks about me thing. I like that. I respect that, Shrek. You all right.
They come over a hill and you can see Shrek's cottage.
Whoa, look at that. Who'd want to live in a place like that?
That would be my home.
Oh, and it's a lovely, just beautiful. You are quite the decorator. It's amazing what you've done with such a modest budget. I like that boulder. It's a nice boulder. I guess you don't entertain much, do you?
I like my privacy.
You know what? I do too. That's another thing we have in common. Like, I hate it when you got somebody in your face, trying to give them a hint and they won't leave. Then there's that awkward silence.
Awkward silence.
Can I stay with you?
What?
Can I stay with you, please?
Sarcastically.
Of course!
Really?
No.
Please, I don't want to go back there. You don't know what it's like to be considered a freak.
Pause while he looks at Shrek.
Well, maybe you do. But that's why we gotta stick together. You gotta let me stay. Please, please.
Okay, but one night only.
Oh, thank you.
He runs inside the cottage.
Where are you?
Donkey hops up onto a chair.
No!
This is gonna be fun. We can stay up late swapping manly stories. In the morning, I'm making waffles.
Oh.
Where do, I sleep?
Irritated.
Outside!
Oh, well, I guess that's cool. I mean, I don't know you, you don't know me, so I guess outside is best. You know, here I go. Good night.
Shrek slams the door. Sigh.
I mean, I do like the outdoors. I'm a donkey. I was born outside. I'll just be sitting by myself outside, I guess, you know. By myself, outside. I'm all alone. There's no one here besides me.
Shrek's cottage, night. Shrek is getting ready for dinner. He sits himself down and lights a candle made out of earwax. He begins to eat when he hears a noise. He stands up with a huff.
Can I be one of the blind mice?
Sure.
Why don't you be
It's a
Blind
donkey.
Mouse 1, I'll be Blind Mouse 2, and then we're gonna.
And can I be Gordo?
Gordo. Okay. Yeah.
I've been practicing for this moment since I was 8.
Nice. Shrek to Donkey.
Sorry.
It's a
I
Shrek-like thing
thought
to
I
do.
told you to stay outside.
From the window.
I am outside.
There's another noise, and Shrek turns to find the person that made the noise. He sees several shadows moving. He finally turns and spots 3 blind mice on his table.
Well, gents, it's a far cry from the farm, but what choice do we have?
It's not home, but it'll do just fine.
Bouncing
What a
on the
lovely
slug.
bed.
Got ya!
Grabs a mouse, but it escapes and lands on his shoulder.
Hey, look, I found some cheese.
Bites Shrek's ear.
Ow!
Yeah, awful stuff. Is that you, Gordo? How did you know?
Enough!
He grabs the 3 mice.
What are you doing in my house?
He gets bumped from behind and drops the mice.
Hey!
He turns and sees 7 dwarves with Snow White on the table.
Slow White.
She's
a little
sloth,
slow.
actually.
She's laying on the toast.
The Disney princesses as sloths.
She's an
Tumblr.
Arctic sloth, man.
It's wonderful. No. Dead broad off the table. Was that what?
Where are we supposed to put her? The bed's taken.
Huh?
Shrek marches over to the bedroom and throws back the curtain. The big bad wolf is sitting in the bed. The wolf just looks at him. What? Time lapse. Shrek now has the big bad wolf by the collar and is dragging him to the front door.
I live in a swamp. I put up signs. I'm a terrifying ogre. What do I have to do to get a little privacy?
He opens the front door to throw the wolf out, and he sees that all the collected fairy tale creatures are on his land.
Oh, no!
So good.
The 3 bears sit around the fire. The Pied Piper is playing his pipe, and the rats are all running to him. Some elves are directing flight traffic so that the fairies and witches can land, etc.
What are you doing in my swamp?
This echoes, and everyone falls silent. Gasps are heard all around. The 3 good fairies hide inside a tent.
All right, get out of there. All of you, move it. Come on, let's go. Papaya. What the fuck does that mean?
You go, papaya, papaya.
Humpia!
Papayas. Hey, come on.
More dwarves run inside the house.
No, not there.
They shut the door on him.
Oh!
Turns to look at Donkey.
Hey, don't look at me. I didn't invite them.
Oh gosh, no one invited us.
What?
We were forced to come here.
Flabbergasted.
Oh, can I be the little pig?
Yes.
Lord Farquaad. He huffed and he puffed and he signed an eviction notice.
All right. Who knows where this Farquaad guy is?
Gays.
It's Farquaad Day. Everyone looks around at each other, but no one answers.
Oh, I do. I know where he is.
Does anyone else know where to find him? Anyone at all?
Me.
Anyone?
Oh, pick me. Oh, I know, me.
Okay, fine. Attention! All fairy tale things. Do not get comfortable. Your welcome is officially worn out. In fact, I'm gonna see this guy Farquaad right now and get you all off my land and back where you came from.
Pause. Then the crowd goes wild.
Oh,
To Donkey.
you're coming with me.
Alright, that's what I like to hear, man. Shrek and Donkey, two stalwart friends off on a whirlwind big city adventure. I love it. On the road again. Sing it with me, Shrek. I can't wait to get on the road again.
What did I say about singing?
Can I whistle?
No.
Can I hum it?
Alright, hum it.
Donkey begins to hum On the Road Again.
Nice.
Duloc, kitchen. A masked man is torturing the gingerbread man. That's you, Malls, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
He's continually dunking him in a glass of milk. Lord Farquaad walks in. That's enough. He's ready to talk. The gingerbread man is pulled out of the milk and slammed down on a cookie sheet. Farquaad laughs as he walks over to the table. However, when he reaches the table, we see that it goes up to his eyes. He clears his throat and the table is lowered. He picks up the gingerbread man's legs and plays with them. Run, run, run as fast as you can. Can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man.
You're a monster.
I'm not the monster here. You are. You and the rest of that fairy tale trash poisoning my perfect world. Now tell me, where are the others?
Eat me.
He spits milk into Farquaad's eye. I've tried to be fair to you creatures. Now my patience has reached its end. Tell me or I'll... He makes as if to pull off one of the pull off the gingerbread man's buttons.
No, not the buttons. Not my gumdrop buttons.
All right, then. Who's hiding them?
Okay. I'll tell you. Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man.
Yes, I know the Muffin Man. Who lives on Drury Lane?
Well, she's married to the Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man!
She's married to the Muffin Man. The door opens and the head guard walks in.
My lord, we found it.
Then what are you waiting for? Bring it in! More guards enter carrying something that is covered by a sheet. They hang up whatever it is and remove the sheet. It is the magic mirror. In awe. Gingerbread man.
Oh,
Magic mirror.
don't tell him anything.
Farquaad picks him up and dumps him into a trash can with a lid.
No.
Evening. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Is this not the most perfect kingdom of them all?
Rob should be the mirror.
Yeah, dude.
Alright. Well, technically, you're not a king.
Thelonious? Thelonious holds up a hand mirror and smashes it with his fist. You were saying...
By the way, before I say this next line, may I mention that Thelonious is actually the same guy who plays the peasant in Warcraft 3? Work. Right, so. Seriously,
Did you know that in Madagascar, Kowalski, one of the penguins in the group of 4 penguins, Kowalski the tall one, he's actually the voice of the mirror as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know what the mirror sounds like, so I just made up his voice. What I mean is you're not a king yet, but you can become one. All you have to do is marry a princess.
Go on.
So just sit back and relax, my lord, because it's time for you to meet today's eligible bachelorettes. And here they are. Bachelorette number 1 is mentally abused shut-in from a kingdom far, far away. She likes sushi and hot tubbing anytime. Her hobbies include cooking and cleaning for her 2 evil sisters. Please welcome Cinderella.
Shows picture of Cinderella.
Bachelorette number 2 is a cape-wearing girl from the land of fancy. Although she lives with 7 other men, she's not easy. Just kiss her dead, frozen lips and find out what a live wire she is.
Come
on, give it up for Snow White.
Shows picture of Snow White.
And last, but certainly not last, Bachelorette number 3 is a fiery redhead from dragon-guarded castle surrounded by hot, boiling lava. But don't let that cool you off. She's a loaded pistol who likes... Sorry, hold on, I can't see anything.
Yeah,
Who likes pina
Pina coladas.
coladas and getting caught in the rain. Yours for the rescuing, Princess Fiona.
Shows a picture of Princess Fiona.
So, will it be Bachelorette number 1, Bachelorette number 2, or Bachelorette number 3?
Two,
three,
three,
two,
two,
three,
three, two.
1.
3, 1, 3.
3.
Yes.
Pick up number 3, my lord.
Okay. Number 3.
Lord Farquaad, you've chosen Princess Fiona.
Princess Fiona.
Lord Farquaad.
She's perfect. All I have to do is just find someone who can go.
But I probably should mention the little thing that happens at night.
I'll do it.
Yes, but after sunset, you see.
Silence! I will make this Princess Fiona my queen, and Duloc will finally have the perfect king. Captain, assemble your finest men. We're going to have a tournament. Duloc parking lot, Lancelot section. Shrek and Donkey come out of the field that is right by the parking lot. The castle itself is about 40 stories high.
But that's it. That's it right there. That's Duloc. I told you I'd find it.
So, that must be Lord Farquaad's castle.
Uh-huh. That's the place.
Do you think he's maybe compensating for something?
He laughs, but then groans as Donkey doesn't get the joke. Donkey. He continues walking through the parking lot.
Gotcha.
Don't
I'm bad at reading tonight. I don't know what's up.
It's all
Okay,
good.
green.
Hey, wait up, Shrek.
Hurley Okay. So I was about to take a drink and then I realized I'm generic male voice. Hurry, darling, we're late. Hurry.
Hey, you!
The attendant, who was wearing a giant head that looks like
Love
Lord
this part.
Farquaad, screams and begins running through the rows of rope to get to the front gate to get away from Shrek.
Wait a second. Look, I'm not gonna eat you. I just...
He sighs and then begins walking straight through the rows. The attendant runs into a wall and falls down. Shrek and Donkey look at him and then continue into Duloc. Duloc. They look around, but all is quiet.
It's quiet. Too quiet. Where is everybody?
Hey, look at this.
Oh, I know this whole song. Can I sing it?
Yep.
Please.
Yeah. Donkey runs over and pulls a lever that is attached to a box marked Information. The music winds up and the box doors open up. There are little wooden people inside and they begin to sing. Wooden people.
Welcome to Duloc, such a perfect tale. Here we have some rules, let us lay them down. Don't make me sing.
And we'll get along fine. Duloc is a perfect place. Please keep off of the grass, shine your shoes, wipe your face. Duloc is a perfect place. I saw this movie a lot.
The chat says Nick should do Donkey and Candyman voice.
I've slipped almost into it by accident, oddly enough. I have no idea why.
Suddenly a camera takes Donkey and Shrek's picture.
Wow, let's do that again. Now you're gonna hear it every time, right? Candyman, wow!
It's all over. Makes ready to run over and pull the lever again. Shrek grabs Donkey's tail and holds him still.
No!
They hear a trumpet
No,
fanfare
no,
head
no,
over
no,
to
no.
the arena. Brave knights, you are the best and brightest in all the land. Today, one of you shall prove himself. As Shrek and Donkey walk down the tunnel to get into the arena, Donkey is humming the Duloc theme song.
Alright. You're going the right way for a smacked bottom.
Sorry about that.
The champion shall have the honor, no, the privilege, to go forth and rescue the lovely Princess Fiona from the fiery keep of the dragon. If for any reason the winner is unsuccessful, the first runner-up will take his place, and so on and so forth. Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make. Cheers.
Yay! Hooray!
Yeah, good job.
Let the
Nate.
tournament
Farquaad.
begin! He notices Shrek. Oh, what is that? It's hideous! Turns to look at Donkey and then back at Farquaad.
Oh, that's not very nice. It's just a donkey.
Indeed. Knights, new plan. The one who kills the ogre will be named champion. Have at him!
Get him!
Get him!
Get him. Get that guy.
Get
Oh, hey, come on now. Hang on now.
Go ahead, get them.
Mugs of beer.
Yeah, get him. Whoa, yeah, what
Holds
an
up a mug
asshole.
of beer.
Can't we just settle this over a pint?
Kill the beast!
Get him!
No? Alright then.
Drinks the beer.
Come on.
He takes the mug and smashes the spigot off the large barrel of beer behind him. The beer comes rushing out, drenching the other men and wetting the ground. It's like mud now. Shrek slides past the men and picks up a spear that one of the men dropped. As Shrek begins to fight, Donkey hops up onto one of the larger beer barrels. It breaks free of its ropes and begins to roll. Donkey manages to squish 2 men into the mud. There's so much fighting going on here, I'm not going to go into detail. Suffice to say that Shrek kicks butt.
Hey, Shrek, tag me! Tag me!
Shrek comes over and bangs a man's head against Donkey's. Shrek gets up on the ropes and interacts with the crowd.
Yeah.
A man tries to sneak up behind Shrek, but Shrek turns to time and sees him. The chair! Give him the chair!
Oh, Smalls.
Give him the
No,
chair.
get him. Chair.
Shrek smashes a chair over the guy's back. Finally, all the men are down. Donkey kicks one of them in the helmet, and the ding sound ends the match. Or sounds the end of the match. The audience goes wild.
Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm here till Thursday. Try the veal. Ha ha, veal.
What?
Classic veal.
Veal.
Classic veal.
Classic veal. The laughter stops as all of the guards turn their weapons on Shrek.
Shall I give the order, sir?
No, I have a better idea. People of Duloc, I give you our champion!
What?
Congratulations, Ogre. You've won the honor of embarking on a great and noble quest.
Quest? I'm already on a quest. A quest to get my swamp back.
Your swamp?
Yeah, my swamp. Where you dump those fairy tale creatures.
Indeed. All right, Ogre. I'll make you a deal. Go on this quest for me, and I'll give you your swamp back.
Exactly the way it was.
Down to the last slime-covered toadstool.
And the squatters.
As good as gone.
What kind of quest?
Time-lapse. Donkey and Shrek are now walking through the field, heading away from Duloc. Shrek is munching on an onion.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Let me get this straight. You're gonna go fight a dragon, rescue a princess, just so Farquaad will give you back a swamp, which you don't even have because you filled it full of freaks in the first place. Is that about right?
You know, maybe there's a good reason donkeys shouldn't talk.
I don't get it. Why don't you just pull some of that ogre stuff on him? Throttle him, lay siege to his fortress, grind his bones, make your bread, the whole ogre trip.
Oh, I know that. Maybe I could have decapitated an entire village and put their heads on a pike, gotten a knife, could open their spleen and drink their fluids. Does that sound good to you?
No, not really, no.
For your information, there is a lot more to ogres than people know.
Example?
Example? Okay, ogres are like onions.
He holds out his onion. Donkey sniffs the onion.
They stink?
Yes. Well, no.
They make you cry?
No.
You leave them in the sun, they get all brown and start sprouting little white hairs?
No, layers. Onions have layers. Ogres have layers. Onions have layers. You get it. We both have layers.
Oh, you both have layers. Oh! You know, not everybody likes onions. Cake! Everybody loves cake. Cakes have layers.
I don't care what everyone likes. Ogres are not like cakes.
You know what else everybody likes? Parfaits. Have you ever met a person, you say, let's get some parfait. They say, hell no, I don't like no parfait. Parfaits are delicious.
No, you dense, irritating, miniature beast of burden. Ogres are like onions. End of story. Bye-bye. See you later.
Parfaits may be the most delicious thing in the whole damn planet.
You know, I think I preferred you humming.
Do you have a tissue or something? I'm making a mess. Just the word parfait makes me start slobbering.
They head off. There's a montage of their journey. Walking through a field at sunset, sleeping beneath a bright moon, Shrek trying to put the campfire out the next day and having a bit of a problem, so Donkey pees on the fire to put it out. Dragon's Keep. Shrek and Donkey are walking up to the keep that's supposed to house Princess Fiona. It appears to look like a giant volcano.
Oh, Shrek, did you do that? You gotta warn somebody before you just crack one off. My mouth is open and everything.
Believe me, Donkey, if it was me, you'd be dead. It's Brimstone. We must be getting close.
Yeah, right, brimstone. Don't be talking about his brimstone. I know what I smell. It wasn't no brimstone. It didn't come off no stone either.
They climb up the side of the volcano/keep and look down. There's a small piece of rock right in the center that is where the castle is. It is surrounded by boiling lava. It looks very foreboding.
Sure, it's big enough. But look at the location.
Laughs and then the laugh turns into a groan.
Shrek? Remember you said ogres have layers?
Oh, aye.
Well, I have a bit of a confession to make. Donkeys don't have layers. We wear our fear right out on our sleeves.
Wait a second. Donkeys don't have sleeves.
You know what I mean.
You can't tell me you're afraid of heights.
No, I'm just a little uncomfortable about being on a rickety bridge over a boiling lake of lava.
Come on, Donkey. I'm right here beside you, okay? For emotional support. We'll just tackle this thing together, one little baby step at a time.
Really?
Really, really.
Okay, that makes me feel so much better.
Just keep moving and don't look down.
Okay, don't look down. Don't look down. Don't look down. Keep on moving. Don't look down.
He steps through a rutting board and ends up looking straight down into the lava.
Shrek, I'm looking down. Oh God, I can't do this. Just let me out, please.
But you're already halfway.
But I know that half is safe.
Okay, fine. I don't have time for this. You go back.
Shrek, no, wait.
Just, Donkey. Let's have a dance then, shall we?
Bounces and sways the bridge.
Don't do that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do what? Oh, this?
Bounces the bridge again.
Yes, that.
Yes, yes, do it. Okay.
Continues to bounce and sway as he backs Donkey across the bridge.
No, Shrek, no. Stop it.
You said do it. I'm doing it.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die, Shrek. I'm gonna die. Oh.
That'll do, Donkey. That'll do.
Walks toward the castle.
Cool. So, where's this fire-breathing pain in the neck anyway?
Inside, waiting for us to rescue her.
I was talking about the dragon, Shrek.
I get it.
Inside the castle.
You afraid?
No.
But...
Shh.
Oh good, me neither.
Sees a skeleton and gasps.
Because there's nothing wrong with being afraid. Fear's a sensible response to an unfamiliar situation. Unfamiliar, dangerous situation, I might add. With a dragon that breathes fire and eats knights and breathes fire, it sure doesn't mean you're a coward if you're a little scared. I sure as hell ain't no coward, I know that.
Donkey. Two things, okay? Shut up. Now, go over there and see if you can find any stairs.
Stairs? I thought we was looking for the princess.
Putting on a helmet.
The princess will be upstairs in the highest room in the tallest tower.
What makes you think she'll be there?
I read it in a book once.
Walks off.
Cool. You handle the dragon, I'll handle the stairs. I'll find those stairs, I'll whip their butt too. Those stairs won't know which way they're going.
Walks off. Empty room. Donkey is still talking to himself as he looks around the room.
I'm gonna take drastic steps. Kick it to the curb. Don't mess with me. I'm the stair master. I mastered the stairs. I wish I had to step right here. I'd step all over it.
Elsewhere, Shrek spots a light in the tallest tower window.
Well, at least we know where the princess is, but where's the...
Dragon.
You gotta yell it, dragon!
I didn't know what OS meant.
Off
Yeah,
Off
it's-
screen.
Oh, okay.
Dragon!
Donkey gasps and takes off running as the dragon roars again. Shrek manages to grab Donkey out of the way just as the dragon breathes fire.
Donkey, look out!
He manages to get a hold of the dragon's tail and holds on.
Got ya!
The dragon gets irritated at this and flicks its tail, and Shrek goes flying through the air and crashes through the roof of the tallest tower. Fiona wakes up with a jerk and looks at him lying on the ground.
I see it's almost you.
I'm excited.
Donkey get cornered as the dragon knocks away all but a small part of the bridge he's on.
No! Oh no! No! Oh, what large teeth you have!
The dragon growls.
I mean, white sparkling teeth. I know you probably hear this all the time from your food, but you must bleach. Cause that is one dazzling smile you got there. Do I detect a hint of mini freshness? And you know what else? You're a girl dragon. Oh sure, I mean, of course you're a girl dragon. You're just reeking of feminine beauty.
Oh, sorry. The dragon begins fluttering her eyes at him.
What's the matter with you? You got something in your eye? Oh, man. I'd really love to stay, but you know
The dragon blows a smoke ring in the shape of a heart right at him, and he coughs.
I'm an asthmatic, and I don't know if it'll work out if we're gonna blow smoke rings. Shrek!
The dragon picks him up with her teeth and carries him off.
No, Shrek!
Fiona's room. Shrek groans as he gets up off the floor. His back is to Fiona, so she straightens her dress and lays back down on the bed. She then quickly reaches over and gets the bouquet of flowers off the side table. She then lays back down and appears to be asleep. Shrek turns and goes over to her. He looks down at Fiona for a moment, and she puckers her lips. Shrek takes her by the shoulders and shakes her away.
Oh!
Wake up!
What?
Are you Princess Fiona?
I am. Waiting for a knight so bold as to rescue me.
Oh, that's nice. Let's go.
But wait, Sir Knight. This beeth our first meeting. Should it not be a wonderful romantic moment?
Yeah, sorry, lady. There's no time.
Hey, wait, what are you doing? You should sweep me off my feet out yonder window and down a rope onto your valiant steed.
You've had a lot of time to plan this, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Shrek breaks the lock on her door and pulls her out and down the hallway.
But we have to savor this moment. You could recite an epic poem for me. A ballad? A sonnet? A limerick? Or something.
I don't think so.
Can I at least know the name of my champion?
Shrek.
Sir Shrek. I pray that you take this favor as a token of my gratitude.
Thanks.
They hear the dragon's roar, suddenly.
You didn't slay the dragon?
That's on my to-do list. Now, come on.
But this isn't right. You were meant to charge in, sword drawn, banner flying. That's what all the other knights did.
Yeah, right before they burst into flames.
Ugh, that's not the point.
Shrek suddenly stops as she runs into him.
Oh,
Shrek ignores her and heads for a wooden door off to the side.
wait, where are you going? The exit's over here.
Well, I have to save my ass.
What kind of knight are you?
One of a kind.
Opens the door into the throne room.
Slow down, baby, please! I believe it's healthy to get to know someone over a long period of time. Just call me old-fashioned.
We see him up close and from a distance as Shrek sneaks into the room.
I don't want to rush into a physical relationship. I'm not emotionally ready for the level of commitment of, magnitude. Really the word I'm looking for, magnitude. Hey, that is unwanted physical contact. Hey, what are you doing? Okay. Let's just back up a little, take this one step at a time. We really should get to know each other first as friends or pen pals. I'm on the road a lot, but I really just love receiving cards. I really love to stay, but don't do that. That's my tail. That's my personal tail. You're gonna tear it off. I don't give permission. What are you gonna do with that? Hey now. No way. No. Oh!
Shrek grabs a chain that's connected to the chandelier and swings toward the dragon. He misses and he swings back again. He looks up and spots that the chandelier is right above the dragon's head. He pulls on the chain and it releases and he falls down and bumps Donkey out of the way, right as the dragon is about to kiss him. Instead, the dragon kisses Shrek's butt. She opens her eyes and roars. Shrek lets go of the chain and the chandelier falls onto her head, but it's too big and it goes over her head and forms a sort of collar for her. She roars again and Shrek and Donkey take off running, very Matrix style. Shrek grabs Donkey and then grabs Princess Fiona as he runs past her.
Hi, princess!
It talks.
Yeah, it's getting him to shut up. That's the trick.
They all start screaming as the dragon gains on them. Shrek spots a descending slide and jumps on. But unfortunately, there's a crack in the stone and it hits Shrek right in the groin. His eyes cross, and as he reaches the bottom of the slide, he stumbles off and walks lightly.
Ooh!
Shrek gets them close to the exit and sets down Donkey and Fiona.
Okay, you two, head for the exit. I'll take care of the dragon.
Shrek grabs a sword and heads back toward the interior of the castle. He throws the sword down in between several overlapping chain links. The chain links are attached to the chandelier that is still around the dragon's neck.
Run! Run!
They all take off running for the exit with the dragon in hot pursuit. They make it to the bridge and head across. The dragon breathes fire, and the bridge begins to burn. They all hang on for dear life as the ropes holding the bridge up collapse. They are swung to the other side. As they hang upside down, they look in horror as the dragon makes to fly over the boiling lava to get them. But suddenly, the chandelier with the chain jerks the dragon back, and she's unable to get to them. Our gang climbs quickly to safety as the dragon looks away, or looks angry, and then gives a sad whimper as she watches Donkey walk away.
Aww.
Fiona sliding down the volcano hill.
You did it! You rescued me. You're amazing.
Behind her, Donkey falls down the hill.
You're wonderful. You're
Turns and sees Shrek fall down the hill and bump into Donkey.
a little bit unorthodox, I'll admit, but thy deed is great and thy hider's pure. I'm eternally in your debt.
Donkey clears his throat.
Donkey. And where would a brave knight be without his noble steed?
I hope you heard that. She called me a noble steed. She thinks I'm a steed.
The battle is won. You may remove your helmet, good sir knight.
No.
Why not?
I have helmet hair.
Please, I would look upon the face of my rescuer.
No, you wouldn't.
But how will you kiss me?
What?
To Donkey.
That wasn't in the job description.
Maybe it's a perk.
No, it's destiny. Oh, you must know how it goes. A princess locked in a tower and beset by a dragon is rescued by a brave knight, and they share true love's first kiss.
Oh, with Shrek? You think, wait. You think that Shrek is your true love?
Well, yes.
So Donkey and Shrek first start laughing.
You think Shrek is your true love?
What is so funny?
Let's just say I'm not your type, okay? Fiona, of course.
Wait,
you are.
that's
No,
wrong.
then Fiona's supposed to
Fiona's
do that.
supposed to,
Right.
yeah.
Of course you are. You're my rescuer. Now remove your helmet.
Look, I really don't think this is a good idea.
Just take off the helmet.
I'm not going to.
Take it off.
No!
Now!
Okay. Easy. As you command, Your Highness.
Takes off his
Your
helmet.
Highness.
Really do love pulling my R's.
Your
Very good.
Highness.
Hey, it's Chewy.
Yeah.
You're an ogre.
Oh, you were expecting Prince Charming.
Well, yes, actually. Oh, no. This is all wrong. You're not supposed to be an ogre.
Princess, I was sent to rescue you by Lord Farquaad, okay? He's the one who wants to marry you.
Then why didn't he come rescue me?
Good question. You should ask him that when we get there.
But I have to be rescued by my true love, not by some ogre and his pet.
Well, so much for noble steed.
You're not making my job any easier.
I'm sorry, but your job is not my problem. You can tell Lord Farquaad that if he wants to rescue me properly, I'll be waiting for him right here.
Hey, I'm no one's messenger boy, alright?
Ominous.
I'm a delivery boy.
Should have
He
done
swiftly
Batman.
picks her up and swings her over. I'm a delivery boy.
Back
Wait, I'm gonna do a Batman voice.
supposed to be kissed by my
Do it.
I'm a
Oh, yeah,
delivery
do it.
boy.
He swiftly picks her up and
You
swings her
wouldn't
over
dare
his
put me
shoulder
down.
like she was a sack of potatoes.
You wouldn't dare. Put me down.
You coming, donkey?
I'm right behind you.
Put me down or you will suffer the consequences. This is not dignified. Put me down.
When I saw that movie when I was little, that was like my favorite line. She was like, "This is not dignified. Put me down." It was awesome.
Woods. A little time has passed and Fiona is calmed down. She just hangs there limply while Shrek carries her.
Okay, so here's another question. Say there's a woman that digs you, right? But you don't really like her that way. How do you let her down real easy so her feelings aren't hurt, but you don't get burned to a crisp and eaten?
You just tell her she's not your true love. Everyone knows what happens when you find your...
Shrek
Hey.
drops her on the ground.
Hey, the sooner we get to Duloc, the better.
You're gonna love it here, princess. It's beautiful.
And what of my groom-to-be, Lord Farquaad? What's he like?
Let me put it this way, princess. Men of Farquaad's stature are in short supply.
Shrek then proceeds to splash water onto his face and wash off the dust and grime.
I don't know. There are those who think little of him.
Stop it, both of you. You're just jealous you can never measure up to a great ruler like Lord Farquaad.
Yeah, well, maybe you're right, princess, but I'll let you do the measuring when you see him tomorrow.
I just got that joke.
Somebody in chat says Nick sounds like Mario.
Me, yeah, I'm probably, yeah.
Maybe a little bit, I don't know.
Tomorrow? It'll
Yeah.
take that long? Shouldn't we stop to make camp?
No, that'll take longer. We can.
No, I think they said
They said
Nick
me.
does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's so much for noble steed.
We should just do all of Shrek in Mario.
Everyone, Mario.
I'm ready.
Yeah,
But
everyone.
there's robbers in the woods.
Whoa, time out, Shrek. Camp is starting to sound good.
Hey, come on! I'm scarier than anything we're going to see in this forest. That's like Transylvanian.
Okay,
That was
back to
good.
Shrek,
That was
boys.
good.
Dracula.
I need to find somewhere to camp now.
Put the Shrek and Donkey's ears lower. Sorry, as they shrink away from him. Mountain cliff. Shrek has found a cave that appears to be in good order. He shoves a stone boulder out of the way to reveal the cave.
Hey, over here!
Shrek, we can do better than that. I don't think this is fit for a princess.
No, it's perfect. It just needs a few homey touches.
Homey touches. Like what?
Sorry, he hears a tearing noise and looks over at Fiona, who has torn the bark off of a tree.
A door? Well, gentlemen, I bid thee good night.
Goes into the cave and pulls the bark door up behind her.
You want me to read you a bedtime story? I will.
I said good night.
Shrek looks at Donkey for a second, and then goes to move the boulder back in front of the entrance to the cave, with Fiona still inside.
Shrek, what are you doing?
I just, oh, come on. I was just kidding.
Later that night, Shrek and Donkey are sitting around a campfire. They're staring up into the sky as Shrek points out a certain star constellations to Donkey.
And, that one.
Face everyone's suddenly Mario.
That's Throwback. The only ogre to ever spit over 3 wheat fields.
Right, yeah. Hey, can you tell my future from these stars?
The stars don't tell the future, Donkey. They tell stories. Look, there's Bloodnut and Flatulent. You can guess what he's famous for.
I know you're making this up.
No, look, there he is. And there's the group of hunters running away from his stench.
That ain't nothing but a bunch of little dots.
You know, Donkey, sometimes things are more than they appear. Forget it. Forget it, eh?
Hey, forget it. Hey.
Forget about it.
Forget about it!
Hey, Shrek. What are we gonna do when we get out of the swamp anyway?
Our swamp?
You know, when they're through rescuing the princess.
We? Donkey, there's no we. There's no our. There's just me and my swamp. The first thing I'm gonna do is build a 10-foot wall around my land.
You caught me deep, Shrek. You caught me real deep just now. You know what I think? I think this whole wall thing is just a way to keep somebody out.
Oh no, do you think?
Are you hiding something?
Never mind, Donkey.
Oh, this is another one of those onion things, isn't it?
No, this is one of those drop it and leave it alone things.
Why don't you want to talk about it?
Why do you want to talk about it?
Why are you blocking?
I'm not blocking.
Oh, yes, you are.
Donkey, I'm warning you.
Who you trying to keep out?
Everyone! Okay?
Oh,
Pause.
now we're getting somewhere.
At this point, Wow. Fiona pulls the door away from the entrance to the
Fionas.
cave and peeks out. Neither of the guys see her.
Oh, for the love of Pete!
Gets up and walks over to the edge of the cliff and sits down.
What's your problem? What you got against the whole world anyway?
Look, I'm not the one with the problem, okay? It's the world that seems to have a problem with me. People take one look at me and go, ah, help, run, a big, stupid, scary, ugly ogre. They judge me before they even know me. That's why I'm better off alone.
You know what? When we met, I didn't think you was just a big, stupid, ugly ogre.
Yeah, I know.
So, are there any donkeys up there?
Well, there's, Gabby, the small and annoying.
Okay, I see it now. The big, shiny one, right there. That one there?
Fiona puts the door back.
That's the moon.
Oh, okay.
Rob, Elokian's here.
Hello, Lokian.
Hello, Elokian.
Hello, Lincoln.
Lokian.
Hellokian.
Hello.
Hellokian.
Hell, okay, I gotta do that now.
Duloc, Farquaad's bedroom. The camera pans over a lot of wedding stuff. Soft music plays in the background. Farquaad is in bed, watching as the magic mirror shows him Princess Fiona. Again, show me again. Mirror, mirror, show her to me. Show me the princess. The mirror rewinds and begins to play again from the beginning. Ah, perfect. Farquaad looks down at his bare chest and pulls the sheet up to cover himself as though Fiona could see him, as he gazes sheepishly at her image in the mirror. Morning. Fiona walks out of the cave. She glances at Shrek and Donkey, who are still sleeping. She wanders off into the woods and comes across a blue bird. She begins to sing. The bird sings along with her.
Sorry, I
She hits higher and higher notes as the bird struggles to keep up with her. You gonna do it?
Nope.
Anyway, suddenly the pressure of the note is too high and the bird explodes. Fiona looks a little sheepish, but she eyes the eggs that the bird left behind. Time lapse. Fiona is now cooking the eggs for breakfast. Shrek and Donkey are still sleeping. Shrek wakes up and looks at Fiona. Donkey's talking in his sleep.
Yeah. You know I like it like that. Come on, baby. I said I like it.
Donkey, wake up.
Shakes
Huh?
him,
What?
Wake up!
What?
stretches and yawns.
Good morning. How do you like your eggs?
Oh,
Fertilized.
good morning, princess.
Fiona gets up and sets the eggs down in front of them.
Oh, what's all this about?
You know, we kind of got off to a bad start yesterday. I wanted to make it up to you. I mean, after all, you did rescue me.
Thanks?
Donkey sniffs the eggs and licks his lips.
Well, eat up. We've got a big day ahead of us.
Walks off. Later, they're once again on their way. They are walking through the forest. Shrek belches.
Shrek!
Rob?
What? It's a compliment. Better out than in, I always say.
Well,
Oh,
there's no way to behave in front of a princess.
Fiona belches.
But thanks.
She's as nasty as you are.
you know, you're not exactly what I expected.
Well, maybe you shouldn't judge people before you get to know them.
She smiles and then continues walking, singing softly.
La la la.
Suddenly, from out of nowhere, a man swings down and swoops Fiona up into a tree. La Liberté, hey!
Oh, I'm sorry. Princess!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Same
What are you
character.
doing?
Be still, mon chéri,
Shouldn't this
for I
be
am your
Moss?
savior. What?
Shouldn't this
What?
be Malls?
Hey, if you want.
I don't remember. It's okay.
Robin Hood's a dude, but... she
Yeah,
can
fair
do it.
enough.
Am I doing it?
Yeah.
And I am rescuing you from this green.
90.
Kisses up her arm while Fiona pulls back in disgust. Beast.
Hey, that's my princess. Go find your own.
Please, monster, can't you see I'm a little busy here?
You have to do the accent, Green. I'm sorry.
Okay, then you do it. That's fine.
Please, monster, can't you see I'm a little busy here?
Getting fed up.
Look, pal, I don't know who you think you are.
Oh, of course. Oh, how rude. Please let me introduce myself. Oh, merry man.
Suddenly, an accordion begins to play, and the merry men pop out of the bushes. They begin to sing Robin's theme song.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. I steal from the rich and give to the needy. He takes a wee percentage, but I'm not greedy. I rescue pretty damsels, man, I'm good. What a guy. Monsieur Hood, break it down. I like an honest fight and a saucy little maid. What he's basically saying is he likes to get paid. Oh, so when an ogre in the bush gets a lady by the church, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. When a beauty's with the beast, it makes me awfully mad. He's really, really mad. Sorry, I can't do it anymore.
That was really good.
It was awesome.
It was excellent, yeah.
Thank you. I'll take my
Go.
blade and ram it through your heart. Keep your eyes on me, boys, because I'm about to start.
There's a grunt
And then
as
you got-
Fiona swings down from the tree limb and knocks Robin Hood unconscious.
Man, that was annoying.
Shrek looks at her in admiration. Oh, you little... Shoots an arrow at Fiona, but she ducks out of the way. The arrow flies toward Donkey, who jumps out of Shrek's arms to get out of the way. The arrow proceeds to just bounce off a tree. Another fight sequence begins, and Fiona gives a karate yell and then proceeds to beat the crap out of the merry men. There's a very interesting Matrix moment here when Fiona
Again.
pauses in midair to fix her hair. Finally, all of the merry men are down, and Fiona begins walking away.
Hold on. I really like that the writer described the scene that he just invented as very interesting.
No,
No, this isn't the.
this
This
is
is transcribed.
This is somebody, yeah, exactly. This is somebody watching the movie and writing it down.
Oh, this is an adaptation. Okay, I see.
Yeah, it's not the original script, I don't think.
Wow.
Definitely
You
not.
really
They
know.
wouldn't use Matrix
They
moment.
wouldn't
in
say
their
Yeah,
script.
it's,
No,
this very interesting scene. It should be like a Matrix moment.
no, they use stuff like that in screenplays, so
No, totally.
it's fine. Yeah,
But yeah, this one's just incredibly unprofessional in the narrations.
yeah.
Shall we?
Hold the phone.
Drops Donkey and begins walking after Fiona.
Oh, whoa! Hold on there. Where did that come from?
What?
That back there. That was amazing. Where did you learn that?
Well, when one lives alone, one has to learn these things in case there's a there's an arrow in your butt.
What?
Turns and looks.
Oh, would you look at that?
He goes to pull it out, but flinches because it's tender.
Oh no, this is all my fault. I'm so sorry.
What?
What?
What's wrong?
Shrek's hurt.
Shrek's hurt! Shrek's hurt! Oh no, Shrek's gonna die!
Donkey, I'm okay.
You can't do this to me, Shrek! I'm too young for you to die! Keep your legs elevated, turn your head and cough. Does anyone know the Heimlich?
Donkey, calm down. If you want to help Shrek, run into the woods and find me a blue flower with red thorns.
Blue flower, red thorns, okay. I'm on it. Blue flower, red thorns. Don't die, Shrek. If you see a long tunnel, stay away from the light.
Donkey.
Donkey?
Oh yeah, right. Blue flower, red thorns.
Runs off.
What are flowers for?
For getting rid of Donkey?
Ah,
Now, you hold still, and I'll yank this thing out.
Gives the arrow a little pull. Shrek jumps away.
oh, hey, easy with the yanking.
As they continue to talk, Fiona keeps going after the arrow, and Shrek keeps dodging her hands.
I'm sorry, but it has to come out.
No, it's tender.
Now hold on.
What you're doing is the opposite of help.
Don't move.
Look, time out.
Would you... Okay, what do you propose we do?
Elsewhere, Donkey is still looking for the special flower.
The special flower.
Wait, where am I?
We're in
Oh,
elsewhere.
okay, sorry. I had to scroll for a sec. Blue flower, red thorns. Blue flower, red thorns. Blue flower, red thorns. It'd be so much easier if I wasn't colorblind. Blue flower, red thorns.
Shrek.
Oh, ow.
Ew.
Adriano. Hold on, Shrek. I'm coming.
Rips a flower off a nearby bush that just happens to be a blue flower with red thorns.
It's not about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep coming back.
Nice.
Oh shit, I lost the Scottish. Hold on a second.
Oh, man.
Aye, not good.
Okay, I can nearly see the head.
Shrek grunts as she pulls.
It's just about...
Oh!
He jerks and manages to fall over with Fiona on top of him.
Ahem.
Throwing Fiona off of him, Shrek.
Nothing happened. We were just,
Look, if you want to be alone, all you have to do is ask, okay?
Oh, come on. That's the last thing on my mind. The princess here was, just...
Fiona pulls the arrow out.
Plung.
Ew!
He turns to look at Fiona, who holds up the arrow with a smile.
Oh!
Hey, what's that?
Nervous chuckle.
Is that blood?
Donkey faints. Shrek walks over and picks him up as they continue on their way. There's a montage of scenes.
Beloved monster and me. We go every. Sorry.
That's the song they play at this part.
It's good to know. It's a good flavor song. There's a
Flavor
montage of,
song.
yeah, what is it? It was like flavored ambiance? I don't know. There is a montage of scenes as the group heads back to Duloc. Shrek crawling up on top of a tree to make it fall over a small brook so that Fiona won't get wet. Shrek then gets up as Donkey is about to cross the tree, and the tree swings back into its upright position and Donkey flies off. Shrek swatting at a bunch of flies and mosquitoes. Fiona grabs a nearby spiderweb that's on the tree branch and runs through the field, swinging it around to catch the bugs. She then hands it to Shrek, who begins eating it like it's a treat. As he walks off, she licks her fingers. Shrek catching a toad and blowing it up like a balloon and presenting it to Fiona. Fiona catching a snake, blowing it up, fashioning it into a balloon animal, and presenting it to Shrek. The group arriving at a windmill that is near Duloc. Man, what happened to the tents there? That was weird.
Yeah.
Windmill.
This whole thing, there's a specific tense that you're supposed to write scripts in, and this isn't it.
Nope.
In it, yeah. Anyway, there it is, princess.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm opening
future-
my window.
What?
I'm opening my window.
Okay.
Okay, we're good.
Your future awaits you.
That's Duloc?
Yeah, I know, Shrek thinks Lord Farquaad's compensating for something, which I think means he has a really... Ow!
Oh, I guess we better move on.
Sure, but Shrek, I'm worried about Donkey.
What?
I mean, look at him. He doesn't look so good.
What are you talking about? I'm fine. Dead
Fiona
man, wow.
kneels to look at him. in the eye.
That's what they always say. And the next thing you know, you're on your back. Dead.
You know, she's right. You look awful. Do you want to sit down?
I'll make you some tea.
I didn't want to say nothing, but I got this twinge in my neck, and when I turn my head like this, look! Ow, see?
Who's hungry? I'll find us some dinner.
I'll get the firewood.
Hey, where you going? Oh man, I can't feel my toes. I don't have any toes. I think I need a hug.
Sunset. Shrek has built a fire and is cooking the rest of dinner while Fiona eats.
This is good. This is really good. What is this?
Weed rat. Rotisserie style.
No kidding. Well, this is delicious.
Well, they're also great in stews. Now, I don't mean to brag, but I mean make a mean weed rat stew.
I guess I'll be
Yeah.
dining a little differently tomorrow night.
Maybe you can come visit me in the swamp sometime. I'll cook all kind of stuff for you. Swamp toad stew, fish eye tartare, you name it.
I'd like that.
They smiles at each other.
I'm going smiles at you.
Princess,
Yes, Shrek?
I was wondering, are you gonna eat that?
Man, isn't this romantic? Just look at that sunset.
Sunset? Oh no, I mean it's late. It's very late.
What?
Wait a minute. I see what's going on here. You're afraid of the dark, aren't you?
Yes, that's it. I'm terrified. I'd better go inside.
Don't feel bad, Princess. I used to be afraid of the dark too until... Hey, no, wait! I'm still afraid of the dark!
Shrek sighs.
Good night.
Good night.
Fiona goes inside the windmill and closes the door. Donkey looks at Shrek with a new eye.
Oh, now I see what's going on here.
What are you talking about?
I don't even want to hear it. Look, I'm an animal, and I got instincts. And I know you two are digging on each other. I can feel it.
You're crazy. I'm just bringing it back to Farquaad.
Oh, come on, Shrek. Wake up and smell the pheromones. Just go on in and tell her how you feel.
There's nothing to tell. Besides, even if I did tell her that, well, you know, and I'm not saying I do, because I don't. She's a princess, and I'm...
An ogre?
Yeah, an ogre.
Hey, where you going?
To get... move firewood.
Donkey
This
looks over
cow
at the
suddenly
large pile of
perks up a
firewood.
field over like, be firewood, did someone say?
Firewood. Donkey looks over at the large pile of firewood there already is. Time lapse! Donkey opens the door to the windmill and walks in. Fiona is nowhere to be seen.
Princess! Princess Fiona! Princess, where are you, Princess?
Fiona looks at Donkey from the shadows, but we can't see her.
It's very spooky in here. I'm playing no games.
Suddenly, Fiona falls from the railing. She gets up, only she doesn't look like herself. She looks like an ogre, and Donkey starts freaking out.
Ah!
Oh, no.
No help! Shh! Shrek, Shrek, Shrek!
No, it's okay. It's okay.
What did you do with the princess?
Donkey, I am the princess.
Ah!
It's me in this body.
Oh my god, you ate the princess! Can you hear me?
Donkey!
Hear me.
Listen, keep breathing, I'll get you out of there.
No!
Shrek, Shrek, Shrek!
Shh!
Shrek!
This is me.
Donkey looks into her eyes as she pets his muscle, and he quiets down.
Yeah.
Oh baby, I'll quiet you right down.
I mean, come on. If you guys are reading, I at least have to be there to make the innuendos. Like, yeah. Yeah, she's yanking
Somebody
the
gotta
rope.
do it.
Yanking the arrow.
Flung.
Princess, what happened to you? You're, different.
I'm ugly, okay?
Well, yeah, was it something you ate? Because I told Shrek those rats was a bad idea. You are what you eat, I said. Now,
No, I've been this way as long as I can remember.
what do you mean? Look, I ain't never seen you like this before.
It only happens when the sun goes down. By night one way, by day another. This shall be the norm, until you find true love's first kiss, and then take love's true form.
Ah, that's beautiful. I didn't know you know poetry.
It's a spell. When I was a little girl, a witch cast a spell on me. Every night I become this horrible, ugly beast. I was placed in a tower to await the day my true love would rescue me. That's why I have to marry Lord Farquaad tomorrow before the sun sets, and he sees me like this.
All right. Calm down.
Doxy, are you okay?
I'm alright.
Look, it's not that bad. You're not
was a
that
really
ugly.
realistic cry.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, you are ugly. But you only look like this at night. Shrek's ugly 24/7.
But Donkey, I'm a princess, and this is not how a princess is meant to look.
Princess, how about if you don't marry Farquaad?
I have to. Only my true love's kiss can break the spell.
But you know, you're kind of an ogre, and Shrek, well, you got a lot in common.
Shrek?
Outside, Shrek is walking toward the windmill with a sunflower in his hand. Shrek to himself.
Princess, how's it going, first of all? Good? Good for me too. I'm okay. I saw this flower and I thought of you because it's pretty and, well, I don't really like it, but I thought you might like it because, oh God, you might like it because you're pretty, but I like it anyway. I'm in trouble. Okay, here we go.
He walks up to the door and pauses outside when he hears Donkey and Fiona talking.
I can't just marry whoever I want. Take a good look at me, Donkey. I mean, really, who can ever love a beast so hideous and ugly? Princess and ugly don't go together. That's why I can't stay here with Shrek.
Shrek steps back in shock.
My only chance to live happily ever after is to marry my true love.
Shrek heaves a deep sigh. He throws the flower down and walks away.
Don't you see, Donkey? That's just how it has to be. It's the only way to break the spell.
You at least gotta tell Shrek the truth.
No, you can't breathe a word. No one must ever know.
What's the point of being able to talk if you gotta keep secrets?
Promise you won't tell. Promise.
Alright, alright. I won't tell him, but you should.
Goes outside.
You
I
sound
just
like
know before this is
Mushu.
over, I'm gonna need a whole lot of serious therapy. Look at my eye twitching.
Fiona comes out the door and watches him walk away. She looks down and spots the sunflower. She picks it up before going back inside the windmill. Morning. Donkey is asleep. Shrek is nowhere to be seen. Fiona is still awake. She is plucking petals from the sunflower.
She is fucking pedaled.
Fucking petals.
Fucking
Fucking
pets. And some other shit too.
This is the only way I can come these days.
I tell him.
International.
I tell him not. I tell him. I tell him not. I tell him.
She quickly runs to the door and goes outside.
Shrek.
Check.
Shrek. There's something I want.
She looks and sees the rising sun, and as the sun crests the sky, she turns back into a human. Just as she looks back at the sun, she sees Shrek stomping towards her.
Shrek, are you alright?
Perfect. Never been better.
I don't. There's something I have to tell you.
You don't have to tell me anything, Princess. I heard enough last night.
You heard what I said?
Every word.
I thought you'd understand.
Oh, I understand. Like you said, who could love a hideous, ugly beast?
But I thought that wouldn't matter to you.
Yeah, well, it does.
Fiona looks at him in shock. He looks past her and spots a group approaching.
Ah, right on time. Princess, I brought you a little something.
Farquaad has arrived with a group of his men. He looks very regal sitting on his horse. You would never guess that he's only like 3 feet tall. Donkey wakes up with a yawn as the soldiers march by.
What I miss? What I miss? Spots the
Spots
soldiers
the
muffled.
soldiers muffled, sorry.
Who said that? Couldn't have been the donkey.
Princess Fiona.
Sorry. As promised. Now, hand it over.
Very well, ogre. Holds out a piece of paper. The deed to your swamp cleared out as agreed. Take it and go before I change my mind. Shrek takes the paper. Forgive me, princess, for startling you, but you startled me, for I have never seen such a radiant beauty before. I'm Lord Farquaad.
Lord Farquaad? Oh, no, no.
Farquaad snaps his fingers.
Forgive me, my lord, for I was just saying a short.
Watches as Farquaad is lifted off his horse and set down in front of her. He comes to her waist.
Farewell.
Oh, that is so sweet. You don't have to waste good manners on the ogre. It's not like it has feelings.
No, you're right. It doesn't.
Donkey watches this exchange with a curious look on his face. Princess Fiona, beautiful, fair, flawless Fiona. I ask your hand in marriage. Will you be the perfect bride for the perfect groom?
Lord Farquaad, I accept. Nothing would make.
Interrupting. Excellent! I'll start the plans for tomorrow. We wed. Sorry.
No!
I like
really
how
hope
you
that-
say your part's
Yeah.
interrupting. Interrupting.
Sorry.
Oh, excellent.
You interrupted
Yeah,
yourself.
I didn't catch that before it was too late. It's hard being the narrator and a dude.
Yeah,
I really
sure.
wish that he actually said interrupting. Interrupting! Excellent! That'd be
I'll
great.
start the plans for tomorrow. We wed.
No, I mean, why wait? Let's get married today, before the sun sets.
Oh, anxious, are you? You're right. The sooner the better. There's so much to do. There's the caterer, the cake, the band, the guest list. Captain, round up some guests. A guard puts Fiona on the back of his horse.
Fare thee well, ogre.
Farquaad's whole party begins to head back to Duloc. Donkey watches them go.
Shrek, what are you doing? You're letting her get away.
Yeah. So what?
Shrek, there's something about her you don't know. Look, I talked to her last night. She's...
I know you talked to her last night. You're great pals, aren't you? Now, if you two are such good friends, why don't you follow her home?
Shrek, I want to go with you.
I told you, didn't I? You're not coming home with me. I live alone. My swamp. Me. Nobody else. Understand? Nobody. Especially useless, pathetic, annoying, talking donkeys.
But I thought,
Yeah, you know what? You thought wrong.
Shrek,
Montage of different scenes. Shrek arriving back home, Fiona being fitted for the wedding dress, Donkey at a stream running into the dragon, Shrek cleaning up his house, Fiona eating dinner alone, Shrek eating dinner alone, Shrek's
You
home.
have to sing
Shrek
the
is...
Hallelujah song.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. Okay.
Hallelujah. Oh.
Shrek is
song.
eating dinner. When he hears a song outside, he goes outside to investigate.
Donkey?
Donkey ignores him and continues with what he's doing.
What are you doing?
I would think of all people, you would recognize a wall when you see one.
Well, yeah, but the wall's supposed to go around my swamp, not through it.
It is around your half. See, that's your half and this is my half.
Oh, your half,
Yes, my half. I helped rescue the princess, I did half the work, I get half the booty. Now hand me that big old rock, that one that looks like your head.
Back off.
No, you back off.
This is my swamp.
This is our swamp.
He grabs the tree branch Donkey is working with.
Let go, donkey.
You let go.
Stubborn jackass.
Smelly ogre.
Fine.
Drops the tree branch and walks away.
Hey, come back here. I'm not through with you yet.
Well, I'm through with you.
You know what? With you, it's always me. Well, guess what? Now it's my turn. So you just shut up and pay attention. You're mean to me. You insult me and you don't appreciate anything that I do. You're always pushing me around or pushing me away.
Oh, yeah? Well, if I treat you so bad, how come you came back?
Because that's what friends do. They forgive each other.
Oh, yeah, you're right, donkey. I forgive you for stabbing me in the back.
Goes into the outhouse and slams the door.
Oh, you're so wrapped up in layers, Onion Boy. You're afraid of your own feelings.
Go away.
There you are doing it again, just like you did to Fiona. All she ever do is like you, maybe even love you.
Love me? She said I was ugly, a hideous creature. I heard the two of you talking.
She wasn't talking about you. She was talking about, somebody else.
Shrek opens the door and comes out.
She wasn't talking about me? Well, then who was she talking about?
No way. I ain't saying anything. You don't want to listen to me, right? Right?
Donkey!
No.
Okay, look, I'm sorry, alright? I'm sorry. I guess I'm just a big, stupid, ugly ogre. Can you forgive me?
Hey, that's what friends are for, right?
Right. Friends?
Friends.
This is so cute. It's going down between you two.
I love it.
So, what did Fiona say about me?
What are you asking me for? Why don't you go ask her?
The wedding! We'll never make it in time.
Ha! Never fear. For where there's a will, there's a way, and I have a way.
Does he really not tell him at this point in the movie?
Yeah.
Have you never watched
He finds
Shrek?
out on his own, doesn't he?
Oh, I guess so.
Never fear. Where there's a whip, there's a way. Yeah, he just leaves. I remember now.
Suddenly, the dragon arrives overhead and flies low enough so they can climb on.
Donkey?
I guess it's just my animal magnetism.
Ho, ho, ho. Oh, come here, ye.
Gives Donkey a noogie.
All right. Don't get all slobbery. No one likes a kiss ass. All right, hop on and hold on tight. I haven't had a chance to install seatbelts yet.
They climb aboard the dragon, and she takes off for Duloc. Duloc Church. Fiona and Farquaad are getting married. The whole town is there. The prompter card guy holds up a card that says Revered Silence.
I definitely
Oh.
feel like Malls should do the priest here since you're going to be doing Farquaad and the narrator.
Yeah.
If you want, I could do the narrator so it's not such a big interruption for the next part.
If you want, sure.
People of Duloc, we gather here today to bear witness to the union. The setting of our new king.
Excuse me, could we just skip ahead to the I do's?
chuckles and then motions to the priest to indulge Fiona.
Go on.
Courtyard. Some guards are milling around. Suddenly the dragon lands with a boom. The guards all take off running. It's a dragon.
Go ahead, have some fun. If we need you, I'll whistle. How about that?
So fun!
What?
It was just really... Okay, sorry.
Shrek, wait a minute. You want to do this right, don't you?
At
Shrek, the church door.
Why do we need to read
What are you talking about?
There's a line you gotta wait for. The preacher's gonna say, speak now or forever hold your peace. That's when you say, object.
I don't have time for this.
Hey, wait. What are you doing? Listen to me. Look, you love this woman, don't you?
Yes.
You want to hold her?
Yes.
Please her?
Yes.
Then you got to try a little tenderness. The chicks love that romantic crap.
A little tenderness.
All right, cut it out. When does this guy say the line?
We gotta check it out.
As if inside church, as the priest talks, we see Donkey's shadow. Through one of the windows, Shrek tosses him up so he can see. And so, by the power vested in me, outside.
What do you see?
The whole town's in there.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. Outside.
They're at the altar.
Inside, king and queen. Outside.
Mother Fletcher's, he already said it.
Oh, for the love of Pete!
He runs inside without catching Donkey, who hits the ground hard. Inside church, running towards the altar.
I object!
Shrek?
Gasps as they see Shrek.
Oh, now what does he want?
To the congregation as he reaches the front of the church.
Hi, everyone. Having a good time, are you? I love Duloc, first of all. Very clean.
What are you doing here?
Really, it's rude enough being alive when no one wants you, but showing up uninvited to a wedding. Fiona, I need to talk to you.
Oh, now you want to talk. It's a little late for that, so if you'll excuse me.
But you can't marry him.
And why not?
Because he's just marrying you so he can be king.
Outrageous. Fiona, don't listen to him.
He's not your true love.
And what do
Yeah.
you know about true love?
Well, I mean...
Oh, this is precious. The ogre has fallen in love with the princess.
Ogie.
The Ogie. Oh, good lord.
The prompter guy holds up a card that says Ogie. The whole congregation laughs.
An ogre and a princess.
Shrek, is this true?
Who cares? It's preposterous. Fiona, my love, we're but a kiss away from our happily ever after. Now kiss me.
Puckers his lips and leans towards her, but she pulls back, looking out at the setting sun.
By night one way, by day another.
To Shrek.
I wanted to show you before.
She backs up, and as the sun sets, she changes into her ogre self. She gives Shrek a sheepish smile. Say that 10 times fast. She gives Shrek a sheepish smile.
That's a tough one.
A smile.
I think you're gonna catch me, eh? You're gonna get Shrek a sheepish smile. See?
Nah, say nah. Strike a super smile, say nah.
It's really just fun to go, nah.
Nah.
Yeah. See?
Well,
Hey, I'm gonna get a
that's
sheepish
original.
smile, eh? Fiona smiles. A sheepish smile.
Oh, it's disgusting. Guards! Guards! I order you to get them both out of my sight now. Get them. Get them both.
The guards run in and separate Fiona and Shrek. Shrek fights them.
no! No!
Shrek!
This hocus pocus alters nothing. This marriage is binding, and that makes me king. See? See?
No.
See? Yeah.
Nah.
Shrek!
Sheepish smiles, eh?
Yeah. King now, Snee.
No,
Rob.
let go of me. Shrek!
No!
Don't just stand there, you morons.
Get out of my way! Fiona! Arr!
I'll make you regret the day we met. I'll see you drawn and quartered. You'll beg for death to save you.
No, Shrek!
Holds a dagger to Fiona's throat.
And as for you, my wife,
Fiona!
I'll have you locked back in that tower for the rest of your days. I am king.
Shrek manages to get a hand free and he whistles.
I will have order. I will have perfection. I will have...
Donkey and the dragon show up and the dragon leans down and eats Farquaad.
All right, nobody move. I got a dragon here, and I'm not afraid to use it. I'm a donkey on the edge.
You want me to go
I'm a
back to
donkey on the edge.
Yeah.
Dragon belches and Farquaad's crown flies out of her mouth and falls to the ground, and you can take it away, Green.
Okay.
Celebrity marriages, they never last, do they?
Yay!
Yay!
Woo!
Let's start with
Hey!
horrible violence. That's slightly disturbing.
Go ahead, Shrek.
Fiona,
Yes, Shrek?
I love you.
Really?
Really, really.
I love you too.
Shrek and Fiona kiss. Thelonious takes one of the cards and writes "Aw" on the back, and then shows
Aww.
Aww. Aww.
Right-o.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I
just
cry every
realized you
Tim.
guys did congregation line. Suddenly, the magic of the spell pulls Fiona away. She's lifted up into the air, and she hovers there while the magic works around her.
Until you find true love's first kiss, and then take love's true form. Take love's true form. Take love's true form.
Take love's true form. Exterminate.
Exterminate!
Yeah. Gonna take collection from it.
Yeah, she's going to exterminate.
She was really a Dalek all along.
And then the TARDIS shows up and takes Donkey away into the sky.
Suddenly, Fiona's eyes open wide. She's consumed by the spell, and then is slowly lowered to the ground. Shrek going over to her. Sorry.
Fiona, are you alright?
Fiona standing up. She's still an ogre.
Yes, but I don't understand. I'm supposed to be beautiful.
But you are beautiful.
They smile at each other.
I was hoping this would be a happy ending.
Look, look.
I thought love was only true in fairy tales. Sorry, I'm done.
The swamp, their wedding kiss, Shrek and Fiona are now married. I'm a Believer by Smash Mouth is played in the background.
Fuck
Shrek
yeah.
and Fiona break apart and run through the crowd to their awaiting carriage, which is made of a giant onion. That's a sentence fragment. Fiona tosses her bouquet, which both Cinderella and Snow White try to catch, but they end up getting into a cat fight, and so the dragon catches the bouquet instead. The gingerbread man has been mended somewhat, and now has one leg and walks with a candy cane. Shrek and Fiona walk off as the rest of the guests party, and Donkey takes over singing the song.
God bless us, everyone.
Donkey, as he's done singing and we fade to black.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, I can't breathe.
Yay.
The end.
John, you cannot do that so fast.
We did it,
That was
Reddit.
a lot shorter than I expected.
I told
Yeah.
you, man.
Not bad, right?
This is no
Did
Star
we do
Wars.
that in an hour and a half almost?
Something like that.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, there were
Less
15
than that,
minutes of
even.
us fucking around.
Then
Yeah.
I saw a face. Now I'm a believer. Hey.
So for everybody watching, that was the live reading of Shrek.
Yep, we fucking did it.
I was.
It's all over
Oh,
now.
that's right.
It's all over.
It's all ogre now.
I
I was Donkey, Rockley, Smile. You guys want to go around and say your parts for everybody?
I was mainly Lord Farquaad on Green 9090. So narrated.
Rob?
I was Shrek. I'm Rob, Alpaca Patrol.
You're also the mirror.
And I was the mirror, yes.
Doxy?
Yep, I'm Zero Doxy, and I was Fiona. It's all ogre now.
And Moss.
That was various voices.
And
Moss was every
amazing
single-
singing, by the way.
Yeah.
Really, you tied it
And the
together for us.
soundtrack.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
No, you knew it so well.
No,
It made it so much
great. I
better.
liked
It was
a lot.
perfect. It was
Yeah.
needed.
I warned you guys. This is serious to me.
Yeah, we would
Shrek
have
is
been
a
fucked
big.
if none of us could sing. I don't know what we would have done.
Yeah. Yeah, if we had tried to
We're too
attempt
bad.
this with the three of us before, like, that would have ended when we got to the singing parts.
we would have been like, oh fuck, I don't know what even tune this is, and I can't sing.
Are you talking about Welcome to Duloc, such a perfect town?
Yeah, that and the Robin Hood song. And...
We would have
Yeah.
just awkwardly read it, and nobody would
Yeah.
have liked that.
See, it was bad.
Yes, you would
Oh
have.
my god, the chat is clamoring for Shrek 2.
No.
No, this isn't
No.
going to be an all-night affair, but I'm glad
No.
we got to do that at least
Yeah, that
in,
was-
Yeah, that was
Fun.
great.
in the memory of J. Smith Ghost OTI to have a script reading. Needed to happen.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Is he dead? What happened to him?
He went
Yeah,
to bed.
He died of exhaustion, yeah.
Okay.